You have a test tomorrow, and now you have to have a test now. Poor you.
Yeah.
Not like a test. This is fun. This is just fun stuff. Easy stuff. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So what we did last week was we read about, yes, the School of the Air on page 66. Yeah. That's a good little read. It's a good read because we're doing something very similar because we're studying online too. So it's similar what studying online was before COVID. So it's kind of cool. All right. So I'm going to read the little intro here for you first. And we did this test before, so you remember how you have to read it to me, and then I score your reading and your pronunciation, the flow of your reading, how well you do. And you have to remember what you're reading. Really, really important for comprehension, yeah?
Yes.
All right, then we're going to ask you some questions to see how much you understand and how much you understood. Okay, so here we go. In some parts of the world, students cannot go to school because there isn't a school near their home. In Australia, some of these students go to the School of the Air. It's the name of this internet school. The School of the Air isn't a real school. It's an internet school. The students have lessons, watch DVDs and videos, talk to their teacher and other students. They do all this on computers. This is also called e-learning or electronic learning. All right, so you read the rest about Frank.
Frank is 12 years old. He hasn't got any brothers or sisters. He lives with his mother and father on a farm in the center of Australia. There isn't a town or a school near his house, so Frank goes to School of the Air. He gets up at 6 in the morning and helps his dad on the farm, and then after breakfast he sits at his computer and waits for his first lesson to start. He can see his teacher on screen, and his teacher uses an interactive whiteboard. This helps Frank to understand the lesson. Then he can save the documents from the interactive whiteboards to his computer and read them again after the lesson. Frank's got a microphone and headphones so he can hear and talk to the teacher and go to the other students in the class. His teacher's got a webcam. At the end of lesson, the teacher gives Frank some homework and a project to do before the next lesson. Frank studies for about 5 hours a day, and his mom and dad help him with his homework and his lessons. He uses videos from the internet and different websites to help him learn. His teachers also send him books to read. In the summer, Frank meets some of the other students. They go to camp and have fun together for a week.
So he does get to meet the students a little bit. Had to fix a little sound problem. No problem. Okay. All right. So who's Frank? What's so special about Frank? Why are they writing about him in this book? Who's Frank? What does he do? Where is he from?
He's from Australia.
And he's what? A goat herder?
No.
You don't know what Frank does? Who does he live with?
He lived with his mother and father.
Yeah. What about brothers and sisters?
He haven't got any brother or sister.
Ah. So what school does he go to?
He go to the interactive school.
Ah, the word was interactive. Yeah, you did really well on the reading, but the one word, it's interactive. It means to interact with people, yeah? Or something that you can use together. And what they mean is like if you have a whiteboard, it's like a monitor, and you can use a pen or a marker and you can write on it like a computer, and you can change the colors and everything. Did you ever see one of those in some of your schools? It's like an electronic whiteboard. Yeah, I think a lot of the state schools here have a couple of classrooms with those. It's not chalk. They actually plug into the computer and you can put slides and everything on it. Yeah, you seen one of those before?
Yes, I seen it.
That's called an interactive whiteboard. Yeah, so you can be more, interactive. You're still interacting with every whiteboard, but this one's a little different. Okay, so the school he goes to is an interactive school? I don't think so. What's different about his school compared to most people?
It's on the internet.
Yeah, he does all his studies on the internet. Kind of like when the schools were closed for COVID-19, yeah? And you had to do all your lessons with your teachers from state school. But why is it he didn't in the past, right? Because this is before COVID. Why did he, or maybe still does, why did he have to go to school on the internet, the school in the air?
Because his home is far from his school.
Yeah. Do you remember any of the lessons we did about Australia and what the area is called where there's very few people that live there? Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember.
It's called the Outback. In the middle of Australia is a big desert-like area. And there's only small towns here and there. It could be like 400 kilometers to the next town. So that would be very difficult to get to a school every day. Okay, very good. So Frank can see his teacher on the computer?
Yes, he can.
Frank talks to the other students on the phone?
Yes, he does.
Are you sure?
Um,
No.
no, he doesn't.
Yeah, how does he talk to the other students?
He talks to our students in the summer.
Oh, not when, how?
He starts Frank starts in the internet.
Yeah, same as the teacher, same as you do in this class. How do you talk to Dudley and Mimi and Matt and Alien and all them? Right? You do the chat box or you talk to them right here on the computer. Same, yeah. So this is not the first school online. So the same thing for Frank. So does Frank have a lot of homework? Does he get projects to do after his classes, after school day?
Yes, yes, he does.
Yeah, he does. That's how the projects help him get all the extra work done so he can learn better. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Frank does his homework with his mom and dad?
Yes, but his mom and dad only help.
Yeah, they help him with his homework for sure. Frank has a holiday in the winter with some of his students. Some of the other students.
No,
No?
no, he doesn't.
Does he meet the students anytime during the year?
In the summer, Frank meets some of the other students. They go to the camp and have fun together for a week.
Yeah, okay. It's good. Would you like to go to school all on the internet, or do you like to go to the state schools?
I like going to the state school
Yeah, tell me why. What is it you like the most?
because sometimes the internet not good.
Because what? Sometimes,
The internet is so
oh, gets laggy,
less.
lag.
It's lagging.
So that's the only reason? If the internet was good, you would rather go to school on the internet than go to the state school?
I like going to the state school.
Yeah, that's why I asked you, what is it about going to the state school that you like the most? Nothing to do with the internet. What do you like most about going to school?
I like playing with my friends.
Exactly. That's the fun part, the social part. Seeing all your friends and playing with them and having fun, and absolutely. All right, really good, Lily. Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you ready to zoom back to Mars?
I think I went back to the Mars.
Okay, we're gonna zoom back to Mars now. Bye-bye. Just see the button on the bottom, your bottom right. Should be a
Yes.
blue button, leave room. Okay, and that'll zoom you back to Mars. Bye-bye.
Bye.